Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to show you how to make turnips au gratin or scalloped turnips. And you ask, why use turnips? Well, they are much lower carb than potatoes. Potatoes have 37 grams of carbs per potato, like a medium-sized potato, where turnips, for a medium turnip, it's only 8 grams of carbs. So I'm going to show you how to make it. I'm Dawn, and I'm living the Newcomb life. I wanted to watch my carbs, and I wanted scalloped potatoes. I believe that we were having ham that night. That's what we're having tonight. And so I am going to make these scalloped turnips. We have our turnips already peeled, thanks to Jerry, and they're all washed and ready to go. We're gonna start, I've cut up my onions, and I am gonna go ahead and soften my onions in a skillet with a little bit of butter. Okay, so that was one medium onion diced. And all I'm trying to do is soften these onions down just a little bit. So once these get down to a point where they're starting to get clear, which means they're starting to soften, I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic, but I don't wanna do that early because your garlic will burn. So, and that's not the flavor that we're trying to get here. So I'm gonna wait until we've almost got it done, and then add in the garlic. So you can see our onions are starting to get clear. Here. And this is to taste. If you don't like garlic, if you don't like onions, you can certainly make this without it. I just think this adds to the fantastic flavor of this dish. But you most certainly do not have to add onions or garlic to this, or salt and pepper for that matter. It's all to taste. All right, I think our onions are about done. We're gonna go ahead and shut this off and let that go for a few minutes, just till it cools down. And we're gonna go ahead and slice our turnips. I'm using a mandolin. You wanna be really careful with a mandolin because you can really hurt yourself. But the nice thing about a mandolin is your pieces are going to be about the same thickness, which means they're going to cook at the same level, which is awesome. So I put about a tablespoon of butter in my cast iron skillet. I'm going to heat it up so that I can coat the inside of my skillet, try to keep things from sticking too much. It's a pretty seasoned skillet, so it doesn't need a whole lot, but we just want to give it a little coating. And then we're going to build this very much like a lasagna. We're just going to layer everything in. We're going to put a layer of our turnips in the bottom of this skillet. Off because it's warm enough. And then we're going to put a little bit of onion and garlic mixture in here. Just kind of sprinkle it around. We're going to put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then we're going to add our cheese. And we're going to repeat this step, the layering. This is just sharp cheddar cheese. So we're going to put that in. And then we're going to put another layer of turnips in here. And then we're going to put some heavy whipping cream on top. Now I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't measure a lot, and this was my own creation, so I never measured. I can attempt to measure this out, but a little hint for me is that you want to pour the heavy whipping cream on here just until you start to see it come through the potatoes. It's kind of like your cereal bowl. You know, you put the milk in there until it comes through the cereal. But you can start to see it coming through. I'm going to put one more half cup in here. Okay. Now we're going to take some aluminum foil. We're going to put it over top because we want everything to cook and kind of steam together in the oven. You can make this in a casserole dish as well. You don't have to do it in a cast iron skillet, but it sure does make things easy. So to just make it in the skillet. We're just going to put our aluminum foil over top so everything can kind of steam together without browning the cheese. And then just before we're done, when everything is pretty much cooked, we'll take the aluminum foil off and let that cheese on top brown. And my gosh, this is so delicious. I can't wait for you guys to try it. So we're gonna get this in the oven. Again, the oven is set at 375. We're gonna cook this for about 25 to 30 minutes until our turnips are soft. And then we're gonna remove the aluminum foil and let the cheese brown up a little bit. So in the oven we go. Right. So we're back. We did remove the aluminum foil and put it in for about another 15 minutes to brown the top of the scalloped turnips. And they are looking delicious, and it smells amazing in here. I think it's time for a taste test.
Did somebody say taste test? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Guys, it is so
Wow, it looks real creamy.
cheesy. But it is hot. Sure, I got the turnip there.
Right, so just to give you guys an idea there, it looks exactly like scalloped potatoes. It smells very cheesy. You can smell the onions and the garlic in it. All right. Mmm. Mmm.
Wow, it is super cheesy.
That is awesome. The cheese definitely comes through.
Mm.
You get that little bit of sweetness from the onion.
Yeah.
A little hint of garlic.
Delicious. Yeah. There, like I said, there was only about, I don't know, maybe a tablespoon of garlic in there. Just enough to give it that full-bodied, garlicky flavor.
That is fantastic. The cheese is what makes it. Man, that's good. Super, super creamy. I guess maybe the heavy whipping cream helps some too.
Yeah. Now, I do have to say, turnips are a little bit more dense. Like, the flavor is fantastic. Like,
awesome.
Very much like a potato with a little bit more flavor to it.
Right.
But the denseness of the turnip is a bit firmer.
It's a little more firm than a potato.
But to save the carbs, so worth it. So worth it. And I mean, it's phenomenal, I think. And honestly,
outstanding.
I think if you made this for somebody and did not tell them,
there's probably a chance that they would not know that this was not potatoes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a hit.
So guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it really helps our channel grow. And you might as well hit that notification bell so you're up to date on all of our upcoming videos. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching.
The flavor kicks it. I mean, that really flows through.
Personally, I think I might prefer this over potatoes. Because I really like the flavor that the turnip gives.
I just had a huge bite of that caramelized cheese on top. Oh my
So
gosh,
good.
that is amazing.